Hello everyone, Busy Gamer Dad back again. Going to be doing more of our Final Fantasy 2 playthrough. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the randomness of this whole series, because it's been fun for me to create the content, do the stuff. I am currently, I believe, in the last dungeon. I'm not entirely certain. We're having some fun going around, casting Ultima on all the enemies, doing all the things that we can do. Just trying to figure it out, just trying to navigate the world, as it were. Definitely a little bit lacking in the energy department, but I needed to get this done. I needed to. There's no way around it. I can't keep putting this off. I want to beat this game so I can go on to the next one. My older brother has beaten all of the Pixel Remastered series, I think, at this point. So it's like, well, darn it. I really got to get my act together, and I really got to get this done. So that is why we are here. We are doing the things. We're having the fun. I'm leaning into still casting Ultima on all the characters that I need to, or creatures, I should say, not characters, creatures that I need to, so that I can get as much power in that spell as I can, because I have no idea what the end game's going to be, but they made me go through the entire tower to get the Ultima spell, so I gotta think that in some way, shape, or form, it's like, thou shalt have level 9 Ultima, or thereof, to really do damage to the end boss. Otherwise, we're going to be hosed. So hopefully we're not too terribly set up for failure there. Because, I mean, right now all we're doing is just casting Ultima on what we can, but we're just beating the snot out of everything. Where am I at? I got the door there, and I got chests on the way. I got 3 of them. Alright, cool. Awesome. Oh, no, we're ambushed. These guys could kill us. That's how they can kill us. Yep, that's how they can kill us. And there's no counterplay to that in this game. None. You are just locked if that happens. I'll take the blaze. I don't care. I love you. Good night. I've already said good night to you. I love you. Good night. Sorry for the jump cut. My daughter came in to say goodnight to me, even though I've said goodnight to her already. She's got a nasty habit right now of staying up later. She has FOMO, I think is really what it comes down to. And there's nothing going on. There's no craziness. There's no wild parties once the kids go to bed. We barely have enough energy to finish cooking dinner and eat dinner. And that's it. So we try and keep it light. Try and keep it we'll say having fun in the house, but yeah, the energy, because the holiday drag is real. It's a whole mood here. It's a whole mood. Now, I don't know if I just hurt myself by healing him up. Let's see. Leon did get some more HP, so I guess that's okay. Maybe it's not all bad. Oh, that's a lot of pain. Wow, that's the perfect time to keep doing this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just keep going with what we got. Keep on casting Ultima. Big explosions of ultimate holy light. So currently all the major loot that we've been getting from the game, the chests have had monsters in them. Oh, Furion's in the front row. Oh, because I wanted him to get spells, or not spells, get beat up. I want you to do that. I want you to do that. I want you to keep going there. Yeah, okay, now I remember why Furion is also in the front row. Because I wanted Leon in the front row so he can get a little bit more hit points. But the same for Furion. Furion needs them as much as Leon does. Really? Guy didn't finish it off. Huh. I thought 2 Ultima spells would have finished it off. Not the case, evidently. Not the case. Fair enough. Well, I got rid of the 1. That's good. That should be definitely enough to finish that one off. And then, yeah, okay, cool. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. 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 Gonna keep on casting the heals. I'm gonna save the Ultima. Just have her attack again. Stabby, stabby. Alright, good. Fioren's HP went up by 50. His stamina went up by 1. Guy's went up by 1. Like he needs it. Like he needs it. Oh, high potion. Can't carry anymore. You know what I'm gonna do? That's actually a really smart idea. Big brain move right there. Let me use one of those. Protect ring. What is the protect ring? A ring that protects, I'm assuming, is on the arms. It is. So it increases magical defense. Okay. It's not really that good, though. I mean, it gives her 99 evasion. I don't want this on Guy. I don't think... Well, Guy would get more? Oh, my goodness. Oh, and would drop his evasion down. Yeah, that's not really... Thieves' Gloves. That would drop his evasion. So, yeah, I'm thinking that... Yeah, for the price of the defense, we get 99% magic defense. Yeah, sure. Why not? This is probably going to be a monster closet. Oh, good. We can actually beat these guys up. With our heal staff, we can actually do a lot of damage to them. I think she can one-shot the mantises. I think everyone can. Which is really good. Really nice. Oh no, charm. Oh no, sleep. That's fine by me. Let's have her keep on doing the Ultima thing. And now he can just heal her. Cast Ultima. That should finish it off? Question mark? Yep, okay, good. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh. Well, Leon's at least got the, we'll say the fortitude to cleanse himself. So he doesn't beat up on us too much, which is fine. Furion, Guy, and Leon. Good. Monster Closet? Yeah, I didn't expect there to be anything in there. I didn't expect there to be anything in there. Alright. Well, we know that casting Ultima is not going to kill these guys, but at the very least will weaken them so that we can one-shot them. So I will do that. These episodes are going to be longer than normal. They're just going to be an hour if we can get a little bit more in there. Maybe. I have no idea when this game actually ends, to tell you the truth. So it's going to be very much like maybe the last episode is only going to be 2 minutes because I won't know what's around the next corner or something. And it's going to quite literally be like, oh, the end is right there. And I will not know. And I might tack that onto the next episode or something. So have patience with me. I'm trying to sit down when I can and play these games, the Pixel Remastered series, as much as I can, as quickly as I can, to get through them and to enjoy them and to check those boxes, because I have not beaten Final Fantasy 2 here. I did not beat Final Fantasy 3. I did beat that on stream, so if you haven't seen that on the live stream, I encourage you to take a look at that. I've never beaten Final Fantasy 4. I played a lot of it, but I never beat it. Final Fantasy 5 is my jam. Final Fantasy 5 was one of the first Super Nintendo Final Fantasy games, or the first Super Nintendo Final Fantasy game that I ever played as a kid. I grew up I'm an older gamer, so I grew up with like that being like one of the flagship ones to be released before Final Fantasy 6 was even talked about. And basically the game, you know, looking back at it, I agree with a lot of the critics. It hasn't aged well. It's not a, how can I say this? It was still a fun story, is what I'll say. I really enjoyed the story for Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 5. I like the Cecil character, or Cecil. I liked Kane. I like Edge. I like all the character classes and the narrative for it. It was really fun. But yeah, this game in and of itself, I've talked back and forth about how the game's tried new things, and it's really interesting to see how they approached implementing them and how the system has either worked or not worked, and what it means to me as a gamer playing it for the first time, even though it's the pixel remastered version. Because I cannot imagine some of the things that they have instituted in this game being in the original and how they functioned. Like, it's just wild to me that the series took such a wild turn towards these mechanics, and it was a bold move. And it's also, you can see the seeds that were here that are bearing fruit in later Final Fantasies. So while this game may not sit near the top of many people's lists of Final Fantasy games or RPGs in general, I think that this was a fabulous iteration into the game industry, especially since, again, I look at it from the glass half empty, or from the lens of maturity and time, where it's like, wow, this was a game that was built and played, like, okay, the original was built in the 80s, and the game itself had so much to offer for an 80s game. That's just wild to me that this was on the Nintendo. That this whole system that they developed, where the stats go up because you use them, and the keywords and the dialogue and everything like that was an important part about it, where it's just like, this was a Nintendo game. It just blows my mind. And then when they did Final Fantasy 3 and how they evolved from this to that, again, just blows my mind with all they've done with this series. And that's, I think, why I've always been and always will be a fan of the Final Fantasy franchise, or Final Fantasy IP, because it is a staple for gaming in the best way, because they've taken risks, they've pushed stories that may not work in certain ways, certain systems may not work, but it's still there. It's still chugging along, and it's still had value for their future content. Oh no, we've been ambushed. Stop taking my MP, please. That was my life. Okay, you can take my life. That's fine. I don't care. You missed. Alright, I'll do that on you, and then we'll just keep on leaning into the Ultima stuff and take these mega parasites out, because those mega parasites can actually take our mana, and that really sucks because ethers don't really, heal that much MP or recover that much MP. So I want to get them off the board as quickly as possible. Don't mind the ice storms. Give me all the magic defense you can get me. Oh good, he like dodged? Question mark? I'm assuming that's what that was. I'm not entirely sure actually. So yeah, so let me know how you find this series. And you know what? I don't know if I've asked this or not. Give me a list in the comments of what your favorite Final Fantasies are, in order. If you have we'll say top three. Top three. Give me your top three, because there's like 16 of them now. Give me top three, excluding the MMO. I will say excluding the MMO. Yes, the MMO is a Final Fantasy entry, and I'm not disputing that. But I'm saying excluding the MMO. Give me a list of the single-player Final Fantasy games that you like, top three. For me, it is probably going to be 9, 6, and 1. That's my order. 9, 6, and 1. I think this is it. I think we might have done it. Oh, this is a terrible matchup. Ooh, my. Ooh, this is bad. We're gonna focus those Marlboros down. Get them dead. I'm gonna heal him up. Just because they can cast Bad Breath, and it's not gonna end well for us if they get a hit off on us with that. Oh good, random Ultima on that one pit imp. Heck, that one pit imp in particular. Yeah, I mean, just keep going on that in case he lives. Nice. Okay, good damage. That thing's probably got like 10 health left, and having Guy just rip it apart. Ouch, I actually a fair amount of damage. Alright. That one pit imp. I'm going to assume it's close to dead, but I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully this kills it. Good, okay. So it has about 1,000 health. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Why not? Good, okay. Okay, good, good, nice. Alright. Another... Gosh darn it, these guys. They love giving me this monster tile. Which, I guess I don't... To be fair, I don't care too much about it. I mean, I'm just gonna try and spread this damage around. I want to see if we can get these guys dead in 3 turns. I don't think we will. I mean, we've been averaging 3 turns, but we'll see. If I spread the damage around, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to finish him off. Yep. And this way they actually give us a little bit more damage back, so we can actually gain some more stats. Because I don't really think that they're too much of a threat to us. They are definitely a threat. Like, you can see that Leon's health is getting chunked, and if he gets attacked, like focus fired, I have a feeling he would get dead pretty quick. So that one, and you hit that one. So I should take out 2 of them. Really? Didn't take out any of them. That's fabulous. That's great. That's more damage downrange. Yes, good. Give it to us. Not just Maria, though. Please. Hey, there. Yes. But no. Alright, fine. Let's see if this works. Good damage. Seriously? That thing is not dead yet? None of them have died? We got 3 of them. Alright, well, that didn't end well. That did not end well for me at all. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep leaning on the Ultima. Yeah, they probably got like 10 hit points left. Ultima leveled up to 8. I will take it, which is great. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of healing up, just because I have no idea what's on the other side of this portal. I mean, might as well, right? And then we have... I could do elixirs, but nah. He's got 70. Alright, and then we're gonna do... This is why I think these are really great busy gamer games, because you can just do a quick save and come back to it at a later date. So let's see, now we're going into hell. This is the castle of hell, Pandemonium. Oh good, so... I am assuming that those are not doors. That we have to go up now, that we've gone down. Alright, so a mantis devil. I don't know what to do with that information. Other than cast flare. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that information. I'm going to cast flare. Nice. Doing some damage. Well, still kicking around. Okay. Alright. They cast fire. 9. I mean, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do this again. And I'm gonna... So we'll cast flare. We'll cast... We cast Ultima twice. On 3 targets. So we'll see how big the meter gets. for this. I mean, it's doing a fair amount of damage, even though it's split. So I'm not opposed to keeping on that tactic. Alright, so we've cast it. Yeah, we'll cast it. We'll have casted it 3 times. A 1,000 damage. Pretty good. Let's see here. So magic you. We cast it 3 times. I gotta say it's probably like what? 10%, if that. Yeah, I'm gonna say those aren't doors. And we're ambushed by a single mantis who just wanted to join the fight to cast Fire 9 on Maria. I mean, okay. Well, this will be great because she can maybe get this spell off, and we'll see how much it goes up by 1. Nope, never mind. Nothing's dead. Yeah, those aren't doors. Those aren't doors. Okay, cool. Awesome. Just gonna have you keep doing your thing. I don't think it matters if it's a multi-target or a single-target cast. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't matter to me. I'm still gonna cast it until I get level 9, and then I'm gonna not cast it. So why did it do 1,000 damage last time? Is it because that guy was in the front row or the only one left? Interesting. We did 600 damage that time. I would think spells don't have the range restriction from being cast in the back row. But clearly I am mistaken. And that's fine. I'm mistaken every day. Yeah, okay. So there's more damage there. Good block. Nice. You do that. Yeah, 600. So I don't know. Well, maybe we got a critical spell cast. It's possible. We casted another 3 times there. Maria's spirit went up. Leon's HP went up. I'll take it. And I'm just curious. Yeah, it like hardly went up. Maybe now it's at like 10%. A Death Rider. Are you weak against holy stuff? Because I can cast that and Ultima on you. You are not. He's not undead. He's took about the same amount of damage as I expected him to take for the Ultima spell. Cool. He heals himself for every hit he takes, or every hit he does. Very unfortunate. But don't worry, we've got the damage. I can't imagine a multiple tile of these guys, but I'm certain we're going to find out. I'm very certain that we're going to find out. We have so much money that we're not going to know what to do with it at the end of this. Yep, that's the tile. Right there. That's the tile I thought we were going to get. You cast that on you. There. He's not the first one that we've encountered that does that. There's other ones that do that too. Heal themselves for a percentage of what they hit. And we are not two-shotting these things, so that's actually pretty awesome. And they're hitting us for quite a bit of damage. That's not so awesome, because I'm wondering if this game is hosed. Is like gonna scale to a difficulty that we can't keep pace with. That would be just awesome. Where I have to sit here and play more of it because the game says, nope, you can't do anything about it. You're, geez, 1,000, 1,400 damage. Gee willikers. Gee willikers. I mean, thankfully we have like a good way of stemming the flow of damage that we're getting. But Guy is only doing 80 with his 1, and I don't know why he's only doing 80. What does he have? He has a knife? What did I give him? Oh, the cat's claw. Is that any... Cast Berserk while in battle. Effective against casters. That's why. Uses fog. Yeah, he doesn't really have another option. Yeah, it doesn't really have another option. Alright. It's whatever. Mithril golems. Those look intimidating. We're going to top you off. Now, I'm wondering if these are like the other wood golems that they have super high defense. So we got to use the rippers. Alright, so she can't cast holy on them. Or, sorry, ultimate. Well, maybe she can. That's an owie. So I think that she'll be able to take that one out. That's why I'm having them move to the next one. The Ripper is the dual-wielding daggers that Maria is currently using. They have a follow-up attack that seems to ignore armor. And he is still alive. He tried to run away. This dude tried to run away. That's not cool, man. Oh, and Leon's above 2,000 health, which is great. Okay, got him. Yeah, only 4 damage. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still grateful for these fights because they are giving us experience. They're giving us, I say experience. They're giving us stat ups because there's not really level ups inside the game. It was the one. The one pushed it over the edge. Fury got a lot more hate. Yeah, okay. So everyone's gaining more and more stats. That's all good with me, man. That's all good with me. Alright, you are going to be annoying. I know it. I'll just have you guys all focus fire. I'll have you attack it out. Because I want to show you guys this. So when Maria attacks, she has a follow-up based on the percentage damage she does, I think, or the number of hits that she does. So the Ripper does a hit and then see the follow-up attack. So even though that monster probably died from the first attack, she's locked into her, we'll say she's animation locked. She can't break the attack to go to the next one. So if her first attack did kill it, there's no way of knowing that because she's technically still in her attack. Or her attack animation. There's no canceling that. We got a ribbon. Say what? That is not as good as I thought it would be. I'm gonna give her this. Give her the ribbon. A Lamia Queen, you don't say, huh? Well, Your Majesty, I'm going to cast Ultima on you, and I hope it kills you pretty quick, because I do not want you to do your AoE charm, because that's kind of annoying. My guy Leon got a sucker for snake ladies. Got another gold hairpin. I don't think we need that. I think you. So he loses 6, but he gains 4 and a bunch of evasion. He loses 5 and he gets more attack power. Actually, this may be... This may be where I go. 89. Yeah, I'm gonna do the twisted hairpin. Why would I not? You... Nah. Two defense, 6 defense. Those are his magic defense. Or is his evasion? Nah. I'm kind of all over the place with my gear, if you couldn't tell. A preemptive strike. That's awesome. I do like fighting these guys, because these guys seem to know where it's at to give a good running for our Ultima spell. Letting us cast it a bunch of times. They let us cast it probably like 4 or 5 times. If I did just that to try and kill him, I think that would be pretty good. But at the same time, I'm not going to do that, because that would take forever, and that would be a misuse of your time. So hopefully you guys are having a good time of it. I know my energy level seems kind of subdued, and that's the holiday season, the holiday drain. Let me know in the comments if you guys have had a pretty good holiday run right now. If things are going well for you, if things are going poorly, what's going great, what's going poorly. A little bit of personal news. My son just had his first wrestling tournament ever. And it was so exciting to see him out there. He had no clue what was going to happen. He lost every single match. And that's fine. He didn't cry. He actually surprised me. He had no feelings that were negative about it. He loved every minute of it. And he didn't get hurt, which was one of my biggest fears, was he was going to get hurt and be like, all right, I'm done. But he didn't get hurt, thankfully. And he wants to keep going, and he wants to learn more, and he's very energetic about it, and the coaches see that, and the coaches really like having his energy there. But yeah, he had a great time. He had a blast. And I can't wait to see how he improves. He's just got to stick with it. He's just got to have some patience, and I think he'll love it. I think it's like his sport. All right, so I'm assuming that that's going to be like monsters in a box. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. Ultima does about 1,000. 972. Not bad. That is about 1,000. I'll have you cast Ultima again. Because I'm trying to get that level 9. Got to get that Ultima level 9. So I know I made the comment earlier, and I do know now that spells only go up to level 9. They do not go up to level 10. At least the ones that I cast don't go up past level 9. This is like the floor guarded by golems. Again, not complaining too much because they're pretty good for us to fight and get some stats up. So the claw is for casters, and it does not seem to work on the golems because they're not casters. And then he does the mace, and he has a holy lance, and the holy lance seems to get blocked like 100%. So that's kind of annoying, but I mean it's kind of fine at the same breath. I'm gonna have her cast her magic on the other guy, because I don't want to waste that big chunk of damage on the front liner who's pretty weak right now, because I think they'll be able to finish him up. And if not, then that's fine. Yeah, that did 0. That did 0. And like I said, if they don't, that's fine, because that means everybody's taking more damage, and that means that everybody is getting more stat ups, more stat points, which is great. And that's the name of this game. That's Final Fantasy II's big thing, is getting the people to stat ups, because you don't have traditional levels. I'm not level 82. I'm not any given level for power. Wow, these guys are still alive. Good. Good, I love it. Keep going. Make it take a little bit longer. It's like they get stronger defensively the lower in life they get. Maybe that's one of the mithril things. So he's down. Okay, that's good. I'll have you hit that on you, and then this will probably finish him off. I would be surprised if this round doesn't finish this guy off. I would be surprised. I think it'll be good. Yep. There you are. Cool. Monsters? Oh, got an ether. Okay. Sorry, got a nose itch. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. How close are we to this level up? Oh, we're just over half, which is good. Mithril golems? No. Okay. Alright. Cool. Death Riders and all that stuff. Alright, well, we will have you do that, and we'll have you to focus on him in the backfield. Hopefully you guys can finish him out before he gets his attack off and heals up. Oh, I thought we would have killed that Mantis with that Ultima Strike. We did not. Okay. Alright, nobody died. I love it. That means we get more stats. We get more stats. No. There. I am very grateful for the heal staff. I don't think I would be able to play this way if I did not have this heal staff. I think it would be playing far more conservatively. And by conservatively, I mean hitting the attack button over and over and over again on a single target and destroying it. And then just rinse, repeat throughout all combat. Which is what I've been doing up until this point in the game. So, yeah, that's just how I built these characters, how I've statted up these characters. Good, we wore him down. He's going to heal from this attack anyways. Well, not fully, but he healed quite a bit. Alright. Should be dead this round no matter what happens. Yep. Cool. Staff level up for Leon. I got a free high potion. That's all good. That's good for us. That's good for us. And the same tile. Same monster tile. And that is fine. We'll just lean into the first one. We'll just follow the Ultima around, doing the damage, finishing up, doing the cleanup crew, as it were. Yeah, he's gonna get full life. No! Dodged. Okay. Ouch, that like almost one-shot him. He's got such a weak chin. And I don't know if that's because of the armor I have on him or what. Probably is a component of that, and the fact that he's the newest member of the party in general. So there's that to consider. But don't worry, we'll get Leon all buffed up. If not, then he'll die. And I'll cast life on him. Such is the way the game works. Hey, there we are. Nice. Wow, lots of stats for Leon. He must have heard it. And a Thunder Spear. I don't think the Thunder Spear is any good for us. I think we've had that one before. Yeah, Iceland's Thunder Spear is like way down here. Right? Where is it at? I go right by it. Flame Lance. Thunder Spear. Yeah, not any better. That's what I did. I didn't think it was. A Beast Demon. Alright, we'll do the trial of... Is it holy? Or does it suffer from heal damage? And nope. It does not suffer from heal damage. Okay, so they're pretty okay to fight. Guy just one-shot that thing. Right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do a teleporter that cautions me to be prepared. I do not want to be unprepared on the other side of this thing. Yes, I know I could be using the cure spell. My cure spell is not maxed. I know it's not. I don't want to sit here and do that though. Alright, we're gonna do another quick save Reno. And then I'm actually I should do... Right there. Another quick save. Alright, what's up here? Where are we going now? We're in Pandemonium. Now we're in Pandemonium level 3. I don't know where I gotta go. Over there. So literally I have to go the opposite direction to get... Yeah, the chest. Okay, so I'm gonna get this chest because this could be the Excalibur or something. Oh no, we're ambushed. Ooh, this is not gonna go well. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, damn. That, okay. Woo, boy. We're gonna help with some of the DPS. The Koyurls do instant deaths. That blaster is, I believe, an instant death attack. Right, who do you Ultima? The one Lamia? Maybe you'll kill it? Not so much. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm going to back off the DPS there, and I will have Maria continue with her Ultima on you, and you can just focus on that. Koyurls. One Koyurl. I like the magic card for them, because they are a staple of magic characters, or magic monsters out in the world. I like them. Alright, Maria's stats went up, that's good. And then an elixir. Hey, I'm glad I came here. I don't think there's anything else for me to get. Do that and keep going. And I think they're classified as casters, actually. So let's see how much damage the Cat Claw does to them. I know the Lamias are. That does a fair amount. It does a fair amount. Doesn't do, like, a weakened amount, is what I will call it. Yeah, so I gotta get to the bottom corner. Yeah, see, so these guys are not casters, and they have a pretty stiff chin to begin with. So the fact that we're doing a pittance of our damage physically is a testament to how much physical defense these guys have. And you would think that the mace would do more damage than it does, but it's okay. Oh wow, 1300. Jeez. I swear we're doing like crits with Ultima, which are fine. I am fully on board with that. Crit with Ultima all we can. Alright. Keep it going. There, there. Good stats. Get those points. Is it down? Yes. A devil wolf. Alright. Have at you, devil. Wolf. Weak against... Nope. Heal Rod cannot be used against them. Are they casters? Normal amount of damage. Again, those guys don't have as nearly as stiff a chin on them as I would think they did, but that's okay. Are they healing? Any passive effects? No, no passive effects. Okay. I know werewolves would sometimes poison, like in the world of Final Fantasy 1, they sometimes would poison on hit. So I don't know if that carried to Final Fantasy 2 at all. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of Lamia. That's a lot of llama. Alright. Well, let's have some fun with it. Just because you're facing a whole heap of charm doesn't mean you have to not cast flare, right? How about you? That's my nukums. Okay. Should take the queen out. That mace did a fair amount of damage. All of them are going to cast charm? Nope. One of them is just going to punch. Let's just... Why not, right? Why not? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Well, they could charm us, and we could cast flare on ourselves, which would really suck. Charm is a deadly spell in this game, especially if you leveled up the characters the way I have, where I don't have, I think it's Basuna, to heal the effect off. Because that means my characters are very susceptible to physical attacks. And yeah, if Guy were to get charmed, which you saw him do, he can do a big amount of damage to himself or to others. So it's kind of scary, but I think we'll be okay. Again, like 96 damage, but it did way more. It did triple digits when it was more of them. That's just weird to me. Ultimo leveled up. Level 9 Ultimo. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like. I want to see what that looks like before we go up the stairs. Against this wonderful lucky myth roll golem. Let's cast that. I think it looked about the same. There might have been one or two more pebbles. And that's okay. Ouch. I think that guy's around. I think these guys have as much health and defense as they do, so that we can level up our attack spells if we needed to. Yeah, level 9. There it is. Bam. Finished up. Now, I don't think... Let's go real quick. Let's... Magic Ultima. Oh, it does go up. Huh. Wild. I thought it didn't go up. Well, maybe there is a level 10. I just didn't even know existed. I think we're okay with where we're at. I've got elixirs for everybody. I've got more than enough, so. Of course. Of course. Alright, we're going to do it. Left to right. Alright, just keep it. Each time these guys are in an attack, they're gonna kill one. So, yeah. What are you talking about? Why are you running away? Why are you running away? Where you gonna go? Huh? What are you thinking about? You jumped us. Yes. Good. Alright, there. Each one of these is a sub-room. And there's a floor. Oh my gosh. I'm going to call the episode after we do this one. Because that went down. You saw that, right? That one went down. I don't know. I don't know. I might end up just starting to auto attack again and just rip through these guys. But I do want to get Ultima to level 10. Because that might be the ultimate Ultima. Oxymoron. It's an oxymoron statement. Is it the Holy Lance that would be doing more damage? I guess it could be. Alright. Let's go up here. There's that chest, and there's the one there. We both can attack the Lamia Queen just in case we get charmed. Okay, fine. It's like I don't... I mean, that one's dead now, but... Yeah, we gotta be doing, like, critical spells. Because they're doing some pretty good work. There. I'm so afraid to take the heal staff off and equip Purian with a real weapon. Because if I do that, the minute I do that, he's gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna have the healing sustainment for myself. Monsters? Monsters. Let's see what boss we got. Basilbob with the monster boss music? That's just fabulous. Alright, we're gonna do barrier. We're going to do Shell. We're going to do Berserk. We're going to do Haste. It missed. Alright, fair enough. Is it because she has the ribbon on, maybe? Oh, she got it now. She's got all the other stuff affecting her. Ooh, that's a big hit. That's a big hit. So I did barrier. Now let's do aura. And you can just... there and... have Leon be the first one to start attacking. 450. Okay. Half a normal attacks. When I say normal, half trash mob attacks. That's normal. Perfect fight to keep just casting. And all this setup is just going to lead us to doing the same thing that we've always done. I don't think I'm going to pivot too much. It's a very cool sprite, though. I've not seen anything this traumatic in this game. Keep doing that. Yeah, it's the guy's just doing less and less damage for some reason. Alright, we got him. And what do we get for our troubles? We defeated Beelzebub. Hopefully he doesn't have a devil set aside for me. Guy there. And what do we get? The Jin armor. Oh. We don't want that. Don't want that. His evasion drops like a rock, though. Yep. That's what I did. I gave it to Leon. Alright, so we can make it over there. This is 2 doors that lead to the same room. So, I guess that's the kind of a silver lining. So let's get ourselves out of here. Oh, we got ambushed. Oh, no. Ouch. The Great Mobile tried to run away. Like, oh, no. I know these guys. They killed Beelzebub. I don't want no piece of this. Too bad, you're here. You get back here and you fight like a real Marlboro. Yeah. Curse. Oh, I forgot about that spell. So Curse is one of those random synapses that fired in my brain, where it reduces our armor to, I think, 0 if it affects us. So yeah, if they get that spell off, that can hurt. But I think we have a pretty good health pool to sustain us for that. Maybe not, though. Maybe once we get cursified, we get like 1 shot. That's very possible. Alright. Get that guy. Oh, nice. Got the ultimate cast. I think the graphic for the ultimate spell might be a little bit bigger. Maybe that's what it did. Alright, so we got that one. Now I gotta go down and around, zoom and around. I'm probably gonna get 1 more fight at least. Oh, you can cast that there, and then you guys can focus on that. I maybe should have had Guy attack the Lamia Queen because he's got the cat claws. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Not really too much to worry about. Not too much to worry about there. here now. Go down this way. This better be worth it. Wow, nobody needs a heal. Cool. There we are. Cool. Awesome. Nobody needed to heal. Big flare damage. Meh. Should probably just focus targeted something. Guy did not finish that off. I thought Guy would have. And once again, nobody got hurt, so we're just gonna do what we did last round. We go again, right? We do it again. We go again. Again. And again. Didn't finish off the Lamia Queen. Interesting. So I had way more health pool than I thought. I probably got like 1,200. If not more. Another Protect Ring. I mean... Is it worth it? 19... His attack drops like a rock, right? No, his evasion drops to almost nothing. Yeah, it's not worth it for him. It protects against instant death. Which, honestly, may not be a bad idea to have on one other person. Sure. All right. Yeah, having an instant death protection, probably a smart idea. Because those were in Final Fantasy 1, that was a big thing for the last dungeon. If you didn't have some people who had that on, and I don't even think it was 100%, I think it was like 90 or a higher chance to avoid it. But the sorcerers, if you got up against them, they had death touch, and there was a couple others that had death touch inside the final dungeon. I can't remember who. But you needed to have the Protect Ring on your characters, or alas, you would die. A horrible, horrible, painful death. And there would be no one to hear you. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, hopefully this... I'm seeing a latency in my screen, so I'm hoping that's not going to mess with our audio too much. I know I'm saying that an hour in, but that's because I've been trying to power through it. A Fire Gigas and bombs. I don't think we've seen these for a long time. And you know what? We're going to be crazy. We're going to cast Flare on them all. Just to have them all blow up. Go. Let's see. That did hardly any damage. That tracks. I mean, fire damage against those guys would probably be a little null and void. The Fire Gigases were, or the Gigases in general, the monster types were pretty awful. Self-destruct. Yep, okay. Okay. Good, awesome. Well, that's kind of what I expected to end up happening. Guy coming in with just the axe, like, rawr! No bombs for you. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we got another fight. Oh, dang it. That's a bit of a nuisance. I'm not gonna lie. That's a bit of a nuisance. These, I'm glad we have more Protect Rings in our party. Those Death Blooms, instant death attacks, like I was talking about before. So, yeah. Don't want to mess around with them. Don't want to mess around with them. I don't know what you think you're dispelling, but it sure as heck isn't anything worthwhile. Oh no, you do this. There, there, there. Should finish him off this round. See what this fight is about. In this treasure chest, after this fight here. Dead. Good. You die. And you die now too. Nice. Hello? It's pretty late for someone to be texting me. Alright. I think we're okay. Monsters. No, it's not like it was set up that way. Oh, you look cool. And you are Astaroth. I have no idea if I've ever fought you before. I'm going to say that I haven't. I'm going to say that's kind of a big deal. I'm going to say that I don't want you to kill me. So I'm going to do... Yeah, Shell doesn't seem to work on Maria anymore. Maybe it's from the ribbon. Or not Shell, I'm sorry, Barrier. Because it's status effects. That's why. She's got the ribbon. That tracks. Worked it out myself. Drain? Why? Why would you do that? Barrier or haste. I mean, flare. And that. There. Not as cool as Basilbub. I like that one a little bit more than this. I like that sprite a little bit more. I do like the spear and the like weird angely wing thing. Wonder how the original sprite looked. Ultima doing some work. Oh, it heals on hit. Fabulous. So glad that's the thing you have. Not really. Not really. Really? Guided such weak damage. Ultima's putting in some work. You could just not do that. That'd be great. I mean, actually, yeah, no, keep doing that because that's less healing than your hit, than your energy restore, or your health restore from on hit stuff. So, yeah, please don't do that. Or please don't do the on hit stuff. Do the osmosis or whatever. Not the osmosis. That's my MP. Do the drain. That you do that. Yep, you do that. All right, I'm gonna help out with the magic damage here. I think this will probably be like the last round we have to fight this thing. Only 400 damage, really? This seems a little bit weird. A little bit low. Huh. Okay. Still here. Golly. That was... I can't poison it. I don't have a poisoning weapon. Yeah, man, this fight sucks. I mean, I thought with the blink we would be able to dodge a little bit more, but nope, guess not. Yes, do drain. Yes, I prefer the drain spell over the actual on attacks. Thank you. Golly, that was a lot of healing that he just did. That was like 2 rounds of damage. Yeah, I knew I liked Basilbub better. This guy's a jerk. If I had the poison axe, maybe that would have helped supplement some of the damage, but... Okay, you die now? Yes. Thanks, the maker. Hopefully that gave us like the vampire blade or something like that, and I'll put that on Leon. Blink went up. Okay, if everybody got a bunch of stats. Good. Good. Got a ribbon. We got that from trash mobs. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on. Alright. Well, that door goes down. I don't know what that means. Let's see what that means. And then we're gonna call our episode there. But that fight, Astaroth, was very annoying for his rejuvenation powers. He had a lot of sticking power. So he could, do with a little less. He could read the room and be like, oh, it's time for me to go. Hopefully you don't feel that way about my content. Hopefully you think this is the best thing in the world since sliced bread. Or sliced cheese. Or sliced apples? Because, I mean, you can eat apples whole. Well, not whole, but you can eat apples without slicing them. Wait, no, I need to go around, don't I? No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Right after this message from our sponsors. Are fire giants in your neighborhood being a real problem? Call the Warriors of Light to come dispel the problem with their Ultima spell. Just one easy down payment of $49.99 and we'll be in your neighborhood blasting the fools left and right so they no longer bother you. Self-destruct and it missed. I don't know what to do with that information. Is it because you didn't take damage? Is that why? And I swear one of them didn't even attack. I am also assuming that... yeah, it's because they didn't take any damage. That's interesting. So as long as I don't do an AoE spell and just focus fire, there you go. That's some meta knowledge for you that I didn't think about. The fact that these guys didn't take damage means they can't self-destruct for damage. So they're just standing there like, nope. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. I was very excited that I figured something out. And I puddle jumped around in front of the portal. And I didn't walk through it. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm a little confused. Alright. I have fire giants in my neighborhood, and the people I called haven't shown up yet. I sent them the check through Venmo, and they haven't shown up yet. It's kind of annoying, actually. Alright. I thought they were going to be here and prompt. I'm going to leave them a very poor Yelp review. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, there. There. In we go. Where does this take me? If this takes me back to the first floor, I'm going to be mad. Oh. No. Took me over there. Alright, so we're going to go back through the other side. We're going to go back on this side. So I'm going to call the episode here, because there's 2 doors that we didn't go through. We might have guessed correctly, and those left and right doors were like, or the leftmost door and the second leftmost door was like a monster closet or something like that. This is Busy Gamer Dad doing our Final Fantasy playthrough. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys are here for it. We are in the closing stages, and we will catch you next episode for another longer episode.